and welcome to Finextra TV. I'm Hannah Wallace and we're joined by Alistair Brown, Global Head of Payments for EPAM. Hello Alistair, it's lovely to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, great to be back.
Now we're speaking in the lead up to our event in Stockholm that's fast approaching. It's all about P27, so to start off, could you tell us a bit about the initiative?
So this is a huge, ambitious initiative, including all 4 of the Nordic countries, the 27 million people referenced in the name. Initially, there'll be an infrastructural transformation that is huge. It will put those 4 Nordic countries absolutely in the forefront of payments and retail banking worldwide. It's probably where they sit already, but it will consolidate that position on a massive scale. It will enable person-to-person payments, mobile-to-mobile, multi-currency, cross-border. This stuff doesn't come easy. At the moment, what we've got is a series of different platforms within each of those countries, and the ambition is just to have one for the whole region. So a massive amount of change, migration, modification, optimization work to be done.
All right, and so we've got the businesses, banks and the customer and the region as a whole. How are they all going to benefit from the initiative?
So I think a lot of this is about speed, but also the cost will reduce massively, because this is a huge rationalization program effectively. And the cost reduction that comes with that means that using the facilities will be much easier for the customer, and also small businesses will benefit on a massive scale. So there are huge positives here.
Well, it sounds very ambitious. Can you tell us some of the challenges and worries that still surround the initiative?
So we have 6 sponsoring banks across those 4 countries. We have an infrastructural change that is fundamental and very, very innovative. This can be lifted and shifted into other regions potentially going forward. And there are other initiatives that can be added on in a sort of second or third or even fourth wave of opportunities. So one of the opportunities that is completely fluent across all of those countries, where at the moment it's an in-country only process. There's even talk in Sweden of an e-krona idea, whereby they effectively invent a non-fiat currency that is nonetheless sponsored by a government. That could also become pan-Nordic as well, potentially. Now, in a sense, I'm talking out of turn, because these are the future state supplementary opportunities that would go on top of this, which is already a massive thing. But the beneficiaries are definitely the customers. I have a personal soft spot for the small and medium-sized enterprises that will really benefit from this, because there is a huge amount of trade in between those countries that would be optimized by the speed and efficiency of payment between small businesses between these different countries. So that's a very good thing. By extension, one can imagine, given the traditional relationships between the Nordics and the Baltics, that this would flow into the Latvias, Lithuanias and Estonias of the world as well. So one can imagine an extension geographically as well. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Already P27 is hugely ambitious. What
kind of timeframes are we looking at? Because I know it's set to go live in 2021.
Well, it is. So like all these things, it's a bit of a line in the sand. It's a bit of a guess. The preparatory work to figure out exactly what is required is happening now. So yes, it may be 2021. It may be a tad later. But all of those extra ideas that will go on top of it, that will be bred by this discussion piece where we sit now, they will be supplementary to that over a period of another 5, 7, 10 years. And it's a long period of time we're looking at here.
All right, well, off the back of that, what's EPAM hoping to get out of the NextGen P27 event?
So we have a payments group that is growing considerably, because this is a massive and dynamic area. We're talking effectively with P27 about instant payments. The faster payments, instant payments revolution is not something that's unique either to the UK or to the Nordics. It's a worldwide phenomenon. We're involved in a lot of the discussions around all of these different areas geographically, thinking about the same stuff but from slightly different perspectives. So we consult in this space, we design solutions for this space, and we implement the technological change that comes from that set of steps. So what I'm hoping to get from the conference is a greater amount of discussion with some of the key players, so that we thoroughly understand what their challenges are right now, and we can most definitely address those. So it's a meeting of minds.
Well, I'm looking forward to speaking to you after the event, once we know a bit more, and to seeing how things are progressing in the future. So Alistair, thank you.
Thank you very much.